Samsung Galaxy Z Fold7 speculated to support Z Fold6 S Pen, as cheaper third-party alternatives appeared in a shop. A notable leaker has revealed new insights on the status of S Pen support, with the debut of the Z Fold7 still delayed. Not only is Samsung claimed to have built a completely new S Pen for this year's Z Fold, but it is now said to have retained compatibility with the attachment designed for the previous Z Fold6 too. While the launch of the Z Fold7 is approaching, several uncertainties remain regarding Samsung's upcoming foldable device. For example, there's been ongoing debate about whether this year's Z Fold will continue to support S Pen functionality. Initially, it was expected that Samsung would eliminate the S Pen digitizer found in the Z Fold6 in an effort to make the device thinner. Although this has not been confirmed by the company, it is worth noting that a similar decision was made last year with the Z Fold Special Edition. With that being stated, following sources confirmed that Samsung was creating a new S Pen that eliminated the necessity for a specialized digitizer. More recently, there were reports that Samsung has discontinued this project. However, they were swiftly discarded as erroneous. Now, third-party merchants have begun providing Z Fold7 compatible S Pen styluses on Amazon for between $15.99 and $17.99. The picture shows these third-party choices and will be substantially less than Samsung's first-party solution, in which Panda Flash Pro says would sell for $99. Surprisingly, the same leaker adds that the Z Fold7 will operate with its predecessor's S Pen too. At this moment, it remains unknown how Samsung has managed this backwards compatibility, having removed the digitizer that offered support for the Z Fold6. Apparently, a latency difference will exist between the two S Pen versions. Panda Flash Pro has not expanded more in this area yet, however. Next, Samsung Z Fold7 has leaked again in all three colors. Samsung's Galaxy Foldables continue to generate leaks ahead of their July 9 debut. The latest information comes from Even Blas, who shared official-looking renderings of the Z Fold7 in all three colors: jet black, silver shadow, and blue shadow. These new renderings showcase the Z Fold7 from nearly every angle, revealing that the upcoming foldable will be significantly slimmer than its predecessor. The Z Fold7 is expected to weigh 215 grams, which is 24 grams lighter than the Z Fold6, and its thickness will range between 3.9 mm and 4.5 mm when unfolded. According to a recent leak, the 256 gigs version of the Z Fold7 will be priced at €2,227 in Europe, while the 512 gigs edition will cost €2,309. As Samsung reduces the price of the Galaxy S25 Ultra and increases trade-in rates to unprecedented levels, the company is also preparing to unveil the Z Fold7 with a preview of its new design. In an email sent to Samsung device owners, the company included quotes from YouTuber Parker Burton, who has reportedly tested the device prior to its launch. "This is wildly thin," Burton is quoted as saying in the promotional email. He continued, "When you have this thing folded, it's going to feel just like your regular phone." It is common for smartphone manufacturers to tease features of their devices before the official launch to build excitement. Samsung, in particular, has been more forthcoming with information about its products prior to their official release. However, the Korean company has taken this practice to another level with the Z Fold7. We have previously seen a silhouette of the gadget from all sides from Samsung's press team, confirming how small the phone is with the names of the devices included in the press picture file. The business has also produced press releases describing what enhancements can anticipate from the Z Fold7. For years, Samsung has listened to users asking for bigger screens, better cameras, and new ways to connect and create. One announcement stated, implying that the Z Fold7 would feature a better camera and a larger screen. The latter was verified to me by a Samsung official earlier this month. All of this tells me that Samsung regards the Z Fold7 as a substantial leap from what has gone before. A reset, if you will, of the Fold series. The same objections show up following every Fold launch. There's the tall, strange aspect ratio on its front screen, the middling camera output, and the chunkiness. Samsung views the new gadget as a response to all of that, and as such, made it clear that the Fold 7 allays all of those anxieties. I'm sure the threat of firms who have made progress in slimming down their foldable phones, adding top-end cameras and larger displays from the likes of Oppo, OnePlus and Google sparked the fire under Samsung to make these design improvements. We will have to see whether the Fold 7 meets up to the competition and offers the reset the series obviously needs. It's time for Samsung and other foldable device manufacturers to equip their most costly phones with top-of-the-line cameras. Book-style foldables are among the most costly phones on the market and feature less than the finest cameras. If reports are accurate, we might see Galaxy ultra-level cameras in the Z Fold 7. However, one of the speculations that has me less than enthusiastic is the prospect for a tiny battery. That would be a major bummer. However, if we can have best-in-class cameras, internals, and a tiny phone, I'll cope with the battery life so long as I get a day out of it. I may simply be getting my hopes up. While we don't have official dates for when Samsung will announce its next foldable options, speculations predict a July 9 release date. In prior years, I would have been curious, maybe even enthusiastic, about what Samsung may achieve with their foldable portfolio. While leaks started to seep out, the small spark of optimism progressively died away. However, this year it feels different. Even with the dismal Galaxy S25 lineup and the uninspiring S25 Edge that followed, I find myself cautiously ready to click pre-order when the time arises. The Z Fold 7 leak indicates another price jump for Samsung's foldable phones, which are only a few weeks away. The company has officially confirmed that it will hold its second Galaxy Unpacked event on Wednesday, July 9 in New York, with the theme Ultra Unfolds. During this event, the new Z Fold 7 is likely to be unveiled. As with previous Samsung launches, leaks have already started to surface ahead of the event. We have seen hands-on footage of a Z Fold 7 dummy device, along with official renderings. All evidence suggests that the Z Fold 7 will be slimmer than the Z Fold 6. However, it seems its cost will not be as slim as fans had hoped. New Mobile has reportedly seen listings for the Z Fold 7 in an Italian electronics store, indicating a likely price increase. According to the leak, the Z Fold 7 will start at €2,227 in Europe, while in the UK, the Fold 7 is projected to cost £1,975. If accurate, this represents a price rise of €100 to €200 and £150 to £200 compared to the previous generation in Europe and the UK. There is no information yet regarding pricing adjustments in the US or other regions, but historically, price increases in one area often lead to higher costs elsewhere. Samsung has previously hiked foldable pricing in the US by $100 last year. A further raise could not go well with customers. High cost remains an issue among foldable customers, coupled with questions about durability and overall value for money. Another hike may push more prospective consumers away. If you're seeking to snag the new Samsung foldables at the cheapest price possible, Samsung is already promoting pre-registration discounts for its future flagships. You may save $50 simply by joining up early. Want a decorative Galaxy Z Fold 7? Well, you can purchase one. Maybe this will hold you over till the actual phones goes on sale. With the Z Fold 7's formal debut approaching closer, the leaks and speculations are gaining up momentum and will surely have damaged everything about the new foldable by the time Samsung takes the stage. And over on AliExpress, you can even purchase the Z Fold 7 now. Well, at least if you're searching for a decorative component. The ad on the Chinese retail website is offering the Z Fold 7 model machine, more often known as a dummy device. Naturally, the dummy item doesn't operate, and it even lacks a Samsung logo. Still, it's a chance for us to see what Samsung's first consumer fold with bigger displays will look like. Spoiler alert. It appears more or less like the Galaxy Z Fold SE, at least until you take a closer look at its cameras. The Fold 7 will feature a large camera bump due to its super slim design. The Galaxy Z Fold SE is currently only 4.9mm thin when unfolded, and the Z Fold 7 will be considerably smaller. That's undoubtedly the major reason why Samsung has opted not to update the battery capacity of the Z Fold smartphone for a fifth straight year. The battery specifications for the Galaxy Z Fold7 should stay constant from prior Z Folds. That would suggest a 4,400 mAh battery capacity with 25-watt peak wired charging and up to 15-watt wireless charging. Hopefully, with a new processor, the Z Fold7 will still last longer on a charge than prior generations, but further major advancements would be appreciated, considering competitor smartphones all have bigger batteries. New leaked photographs disclose the UL Demco certificates, provided by Denmark's National Electronics Certifying Authority, after a previous Bureau of Indian Standards accreditation, for the Z Fold7 batteries. According to the source, the Z Fold7 will have a smaller minimum charge capacity, but the average should stay around 4,400 mAh. With the debut of Android 16, Samsung is preparing to roll out the new operating system to its phones later this summer. The company has already released the One UI 8 beta for S25 devices, which raises the possibility that the complete version will also be available for the Galaxy Z Fold7. Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold series has included S Pen compatibility for several generations. However, this may change in the interest of reducing thickness, as the Z Fold7 is reportedly not going to include a pen digitizer, the component that detects stylus input on the display. On the other hand, a different source suggests that Samsung will introduce a new S Pen with the Z Fold7, featuring a redesigned tip and a larger body. If this rumor holds true, it would be a significant loss to forego a quality writing and drawing tool for the expansive inner screen of the Z Fold. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.